Good afternoon to my afternoon classes. My daycare called and my daughter has 102.5 temperature. Okay, so I won't be able to be with you today, but just so you make sure you get the same lesson that everyone else, I'm going to teach it through this video. So whatever I write up here, please make sure that you write it on your note sheet, which can be found in your toolbox. The morning announcement said that 2 out of every 7 sixth graders in the school have an overdue library book. Jasmine said that would mean that 24 of us have overdue books. Grace argued, "No way, that's way too high. How can you determine who is right?" I'm going to show you 2 ways to do it. First, I'm going to use O for overdue and T for total, and we're going to make a tape diagram. For every 2 overdue library books, there are a total of 7 sixth graders. So I make sure the boxes are equal. Okay. Now Jasmine said 24 people have overdue books. If 24 is divided by 2 boxes, that means 12 would go in every box. And 12 times 7 would be 84. So overdue library books would be 24, and the total amount of 6th graders would be 84. That sounds about right to me. Okay? I'm also going to show you this with equal fractions. Overdue to total has a 2/7 ratio. We say that 24 people have overdue. Overdue is on the top. 2 times 12 gives you 24. Whatever you do to the top, you must do to the bottom. We used 2 different ways and we got the same answer. Okay? So let's go down. I'll give you a minute to copy this down. Let's go down and read the rest. In exercise 1, you have to decide whether or not each of the following pairs of ratios is equivalent. If the ratios are not equivalent, find a ratio that is equivalent to the first ratio. If the ratios are equivalent, identify the positive number C that could be used to multiply each number of the first ratio by in order to get the numbers for the second. So I'm going to use equivalent fractions here. 6 times 7 gives you 42. Whatever I do to the top of the ratio, I must do to the bottom. I recognize that 11 times 7 is not 88. It's actually 77. So no, these are not equivalent. If they were equivalent, it would be 6/11 and 42 to 77. Okay? I should refresh my screen. Okay? The next one, 0/5 is what to 20? Okay, let's see if these are equal fractions. 5 times 4 gives you 20. And whenever you do to the bottom, you must do to the top. Yes, these are equal, and we're multiplying them by the C value 4. Now would be a great time for your teacher to pause the video. Okay, so you and your partner can try exercise 2 on your own. When you're done, okay, your teacher can hit play and you can watch for the answer. In a bag of mixed walnuts and cashews, the ratio of the number of walnuts to the number of cashews is 5:6. I'm going to draw my tape. Determine the amount of walnuts that are in the bag if there are 54 cashews. Use a tape diagram to support your work and show your answer by using the new ratio you created of walnuts to the number of cashews equivalent to 5:6. Okay, 54 has to be split between 6 boxes. I know 54 divided by 6 is 9. So if I fill all of these boxes with 9, 9 times 5 is 45. So take the original ratio that you have, 5 to 6, walnuts to cashews. Okay, are these two ratios equivalent? They are, because you multiplied the original ratio, both parts, by 9. You can start your homework, which is the problem set for this lesson, in class. Good luck!